Hello everybody, my name is Peng, and today I'm gonna represent our group PHYSICSMAYCRY to talk about our final project, Student Stories. So this is our group. Our group have 4 people. So today I'm gonna go through 4 sections: Introduction, Approach, Demonstration, Evaluation, and Conclusion. So first we're gonna go into the introduction. So as you can see nowadays, students are pressured by academic achievement and studies. This prevents students to building emotional connect to the school, to the university. According to a studies in Australia, about 31% students feel lack of belonging to the university, and about 39 to 47% feel somewhat belongs to the university, and just about 20 to 41% feel very much belong to the university, as you can see from the graph on the presentation. So why does this happen? This happened because the main problem here is the lack of connection and the sense of belonging between the students and the university. So this problem could be separated into 2 smaller problems: the limited interaction between students and campus environment, and a lack of engagement with the university communities between students. To these problems, our team researched this paper, the studies conducted by the U.S. National Library of Medicine. So in the paper, we can see that the conceptual framework of the study show that supportive campus environment and quality of student relationship play an important role in monitoring the sense of belonging, which will give a student satisfaction as the outcome. And here in the relationship between study variables of the studies, we can see that supportive campus environment and quality student relationship plays an important role in building the sense of belonging. So for the solution for each subproblem, for the first subproblems, we decided to create an interactive audio maps, location-based podcast-style audios automatically play to boost campus engagement. For the second subproblem, we decided to, based on the audio map, we will build a cyber-social environment where people can use audio to share story, skills, and then we'll build the community connections. So from these 2 solutions, we believe this will increase the supportiveness of campus environment, hence enhance the sense of belonging while sustaining a digital communication between the community. So next we're going to go through the approach. So first, in the data gathering, we decide to create a form of question to ask students to share their own stories. However, this result in not very successful approach. Therefore, we change to collecting data in Facebook page on school websites. And you can see here is the some of the school Facebook page and the club Facebook page. Next, we go into the developing part. So here is the diagram that show the structures of our application. In the core is the interactive audio maps, which is our MVP. The first layer outside is the audio suggestions with AI tagging system. Combining with the interactive audio maps, this will be the solution for the subproblem 1. The second layer is the cyber-social features, which will be the solution for the second subproblem. And the most outer layer is other features. So for the core MVP, the interactive audio maps, we decide to use Google Maps and phone GPS, combining with Wi-Fi and phone sensor. This we combine 2 methods: the tracking location using GPS and tracking location using Wi-Fi and PBR, which is the pedestrian lead reckoning system, using phone sensor and Wi-Fi to track the location of the user. So as you can see on the map, there are 2 types of mark. The green mark represents the outdoors location, while the blue mark represents the indoor location. Around the blue mark, there's a blue rectangle. There's a zone. The zone represents the buildings. Right? To connect the user with the location, we create a circle radius 5 meters around user to track the closest location to the user. When a location is detected inside the circle, it will be popped up its list of audio. When multiple locations are found inside the circle, we will calculate the closest distance from the location to the user, which is the circle center, and show the audio list of that location. So for the AI tagging for audio, we use 2 models: Whisper AI and Gemini. First, when the audio are uploaded into our server, we put the audio to Whisper and convert audio to text. Then with the text, we move it and use Gemini, combined with our list of tags to find the perfect text for our text and tag it, and then put into the Firebase, where we will store the audios and the tag for the audios. For the audio suggestions, we use a exponential decay formula To calculate the importance, each interaction on each audio in specific time affects the suggestion of audios. As you can see here is the formula. And for three examples here, a sport audios, a romance audio, and a pets audio were interacted in different times. For the sport audios 1 day ago, its importance is 81%. For the romance audio, its importance a week ago is 25%, and for the pets audio is 0.002%. So from those weight calculated using the exponential time decay, we will combine it with the score of each interaction to the audio post. When you like is 1 point, dislike minus point, skip minus 1 point, and when you listen more than 80% will be 0.5 point. And with all this point connected, combined, we multiply with the weight we calculated before into the final score of that post. Then we use vector and semantic search to give the user top 10 audios that fit the user based on the past interaction. Next is the cybersocial features. Here, user can upload and create new audio posts. They could create a new location mark, but just specific for outdoor location. With interaction, they could comment, like, and dislike any reaction they like, but this reaction will affect how we're gonna suggest new audio to them. Other features are built based on the audio tag and the social features, like showing the latest news or the school important announcement, showing user new activities to gain trading points, show user most popular audios out there. That concludes the approach. Next, we move on to the demonstration.
Thư viện Trường Đại học Khoa học Tự nhiên phát động chương trình quyên góp sách, vở và đồ dùng học tập nhằm hỗ trợ học sinh tại các khu vực chịu ảnh hưởng bởi thiên tai. Hãy cùng góp một phần nhỏ để sẻ chia khó khăn và tiếp sức cho hành trình học tập của các em. Địa điểm tiếp nhận: Thư viện Trường Đại học Khoa học Tự nhiên, tầng 10 tòa nhà Y, cơ sở Nguyễn Văn Cừ. Thư viện Trường Đại học Khoa học Tự nhiên phát động chương trình quyên góp. Rất nhiều bài viết chất lượng.
So after the demonstration, we could see here that those paper that we use is the first for indoor-outdoor checking, which is ranked Q1 in Nature journal. This paper was specific in two most major idea is detect user indoors and detect which level user are in a multi-level building. However, we could just only use half of the paper, which is detect user indoor using satellite. Because the second idea, using the barometer to detect the user location in vertical precision, is not possible because most of the phone doesn't contain a barometer. Next is the second paper is the robust speech recognition via large-scale weak supervision, ranked A star in ICML. Let's see the author here. So this paper are used in training the Whisper model using a large-scale but weak supervision compared to past model like Wave2Fix. After that, this is used to build the Whisper and then Vin AI, which is turn this model into full Whisper, which we will use in the audio to text function. Finally, the evaluation. So first, we will compare our application with other application. Here are the two applications, the Yale Administration Tool and the University of Toronto map. With the Yale Administration Tool is a map-like, museum-like map, where students could walk around and listen to audio that introduce the location inside the school campus. Same goes with the University of Toronto map. However, here they don't use audio, they just use text. As you can see here. Come to the comparison. First, we go with the first criteria, location detection algorithm. For here, we can see that our application use GPS and Wi-Fi and PDR to track user real-time location. Second, with the user interaction, our application are more active and make the user actively move around to explore. While the two other apps, user could choose the location and the route they want to explore. This makes our app different from the two other apps because our app was mostly more specified for students to explore on their own, but not visitor friendly. However, the two other apps, Yale and Toronto, will be more visitor friendly. Third, for the content source, our app take the contents, the audios from many sources, from the university announcement, from the university communities and the clubs. However, for the two apps, Yale and Toronto, they use sources from the university only because they were mostly based on commercial and introducing the university. For content variations, as I said before, our application takes contents from many sources, which will vary from announcement, story, tips, and more. For the Yale and Toronto map, it's surrounding the location introduction and commercial the university. For the user, our apps could be capable for all three apps is capable for second year or above students, freshmen and also freshmen. However, as I said before, uh, our app is not capable for visitor because it's mainly used by students, so they could move around and explore the school, which will build their sense of belonging. However, for the two competitors app, Yale and Toronto Map, they are very compatible for visitor because when visitor come, they will need to listen to the introduction of the school, not need to find more about the announcement or something that's based on in the school community. For postgraduate students, our apps could be used by postgraduate students because they could use to share their stories, their experience, and also keep in connect with the school community. However, for the two apps, Yale's and Toronto Map, because they are map-based applications, which will like being a museum, postgraduate students doesn't have much needed to use these two apps. For school facilities, our apps could be used to uh, post announcement, important notice, and news from the school facility. For the two apps, the school facility could also post their news. However, it's just really limited to the commercial part of the school. Important notice for students or news that related to students are not really posted in this app and those apps. From the comparing to the two applications, you could see that our app can encourage interactions and explore the school ground, which will build a supportive campus environment. Second, it can support a wide range of students to interact with the school communities. This will build a connection between students and university communities. As you can see here, from these two, build a supported campus environment and build a connection between student and community, it will solve each sub-problem, as we can see back in the research in the beginning of the introduction. When we solve these two problems, in the end, it will solve our main problem. Next, we go to the AI audio conversion to text comparison evaluation. Here, we compare four models. Our models, WinAI Whisper Medium, Wave2Vec 2.0 VN, Radar Seamless N40 feature version 2, and Whisper Medium. Here, we compare in two criteria, word error rate and real-time factor. The real-time factor is the speed, measuring the speed of the models. If the models have the speed 1.0, real-time factor 1.0, means it needs 1 minute to convert the audio to text. Smaller numbers mean it's faster. Here in the table, you can see that our model with AI Whisper Medium have the lowest word error rate with 8.31%, while Wave2Vex 2.0 VN have the smallest real-time factor, 0.0069. Next, you can see here in the line chart is the comparing models word error rate and different noise level. As you can see, our model for Whisper Medium have the lowest word error rate in every noise situation. For the first the noise situation variate in from clean, and then the noise increase, which will the minus between the level the voice and the noise decrease, which is first noise the minus of voice and noise is 20 decibel, then 10 decibel, 5 decibel, and final 0 decibel, which is the noise at the highest here. Finally, to the conclusion. As we can see from the evaluations, our app could increase the interaction of students with the school, help them explore the school ground with the audio maps, also enhance student life and social engagement, which will increase the interaction between students and the school communities. In the end, this app believed to move beyond simple navigation and create an emotional connection between students and the university, which solve the sense of belonging problem in student community nowadays. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.